Hey, what's going on guys? Matt here, and in today's video we're going to be covering product validation because I know so many of you struggle with this. When you actually do end up finding a product, you do have to wonder, is this going to be a winning product, and how do I increase my chances of knowing whether a product is going to be successful? And in this video I'm going to be answering exactly that question. It's going to be all about product validation and all the methods you can use to do product validation. And before I get into it any further, guys, remember I give away a 15-minute mentorship call every single video, and all you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe to enter to win. And the winner from last video is right here. Congratulations. Message me on Facebook and we will book a time that works for both of us. Otherwise, guys, let's jump into it. And as you can see, the first place I'm going to start is Google Trends. And here I'm going to be using the example of the pet de-shedding glove, and it's exactly what I expected when I googled it. So there wasn't really much interest in the early days, but then as soon as it started going on Shopify and being advertised all over Facebook, it blew up in 2018 and then died, right? So that was the trajectory of the pet de-shedding glove, and that's why Google Trends is so powerful. So as we can see that over the last 5 years, right, this is never going to reach its heights that it did in 2018, and now in 2019 it just struggles to get up anywhere. So obviously this is a product that you'd want to stay away from. It's on the downtrend. What we're looking for is something more on the uptrend. So if I can think of anything, I can't really think of anything right now, but what we can do is just head on over to Facebook and maybe just scroll through and see if we can find anything interesting. Okay, so let's do BlendJet. So let's do portable blender. Right, so obviously portable blender is something that's absolutely exploding right now. So let me just go to the United States, because right now we're getting some stats from the Philippines and stuff, which I don't think a lot of our viewer base is from. But yeah, as you can see, so there's been an uptrend definitely. And if we look over the last year as well, let's see, right, we see the same thing. So over the year, the trend has been definitely growing. So as you can see, BlendJet is obviously the breakout search query here, and what they've done is exactly what I would recommend that you guys do with your stores as well, which is build a one product store and really focus on marketing it and building a brand around it. That's gonna get you into these levels where BlendJet now is getting 18,000 per month search results, which is crazy, right? And all of these things are all basically related to BlendJet, right? Everybody knows about portable blenders because of BlendJet, and that's why their number one breakout related query is BlendJet portable blender. So this is a really good way of doing product research. And again, if we go back to the pet de-shedding glove and we look at the fact that it's like absolutely dying right now and it's just coming up in and out is a pretty bad sign for us. But another good thing that we can do here is we can realize that a lot of the interests are coming from the southern states of California, Texas, and Florida. We might want to do, when we're advertising on Facebook, if this was a product that we wanted to do, is maybe just limit our searches or limit our advertising to these three areas, because this is where the searches are happening. So we're more likely to actually get to the people who are searching it. Otherwise, guys, that's how I'm going to use, Google Trends. But what I'd also like to do is just focus on also hitting different keywords. So maybe pet glove. Let's see what pet glove is doing and try to find consistencies. So let's see, shedding glove. Maybe shedding glove is what people are searching, but no, as you can see, more or less it's very much the same. California and Texas are who are searching it, and the search term is really never doing that well. Very spiky, not like portable blender where we see like a very, very definite uptrend, right? Very, very good uptrend, and definitely more popularity around the United States. And again, we can go to worldwide, but it's not always important. Let's just go to like another of the big four. Let's go to Australia and see what's going on there. All right, so it's definitely not as popular in Australia. Let's try Canada. Oh, oops, I wrote search term. Oh, no, portable blender. And then let's go to Canada, see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, so nothing crazy, but yeah, in the big provinces, right, the search interest is 100, which is, a good sign. And obviously, this is where the biggest cities in Canada are, Toronto and Vancouver. So makes sense, definitely the most liberal cities, and definitely going to be the audience for portable blenders. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go on over to Aliexpress, and we're going to visit the Aliexpress drop shipping product analysis page. And if you don't have this yet, I'm going to link it to you. Now, there is a fundamental flaw with this, is that most dropshippers, myself included, I don't use AliExpress to dropship anymore. If I am just a sourcing agent or private labeling the product in the distribution center. It's really difficult to tell, but this is just a good way of seeing the demand anyway, because there are a bunch of dropshippers anyway. So what I'll do is just copy link address and bring it over here and search it, and then we can see how well the product is doing. So this one is on average selling about 50 units per day, which is a good sign. And then once we take the other couple of the biggest ones, we can also take those in put them in as well, and then add them up, right? Because people are buying from different manufacturers and stuff like that. So this one as well is probably doing, let's say, 30 average units per day. So that's about 100 units per day average now. And then we take the next one, let's say that's another 30, another 30. So this product is probably doing about 250 units a day in the top 5, which is pretty good in my opinion. But again, it is a flawed way of checking. However, you can do it anyway, because it's just going to help anyway, just give you a general idea of how well it's selling on AliExpress, because chances are if it's doing well on AliExpress, it's also doing pretty well in other places. But that's not always the case, because sometimes the product is pretty new and people go directly to the manufacturer. So the next way is going to actually require that you get this Chrome extension right here. It's called Keywords Everywhere, and this one's a really good one too. So what I'd like to do is I'll actually put into Google a bunch of questions related to the keyword and related to product itself. So pet, so I'll start off obviously with the most important one, pet shedding glove. So it's doing about 1900 per month in terms of search volume. And then here we can just take a look at all the other related keywords. So PetSmart is obviously doing really well, so that's a good sign for us as well. If you're in the pet niche, there's a lot of people searching for that. But we can also just keep going here. So let's do dog grooming gloves. Dog grooming gloves. So 74, obviously not a big one at all. The next thing you can do is, so I'll write dog shedding. So 9,000 people search about this per month, right? So that's also a good keyword and something to think about. That, you know, 9,900 people search dog shedding every month. And so if you appear there, obviously people are writing dog shedding because it's a problem that they're having in their lives, and what they want to do is solve it. And so if you appear right here, you know, that's a good thing. But obviously I'm not teaching Google Shopping on my channel. You can go to Chris Waller's account for that. He's really good on YouTube. I bought his course, it's really good. But yeah, so this is a good way of also telling how big of a problem something is. So if I write, you know, dog shedding and it's 9,900 people per month, that's a pretty good sign to me. That's a pretty big audience size. And so this would also be a good way to see, you know, whether the problem is as big as you think it is. So if I go write like, make smoothies on the go. No, smoothies on the go. So 1,300 people are searching smoothies on the go, and this is a pretty long tail keyword, right? It's a pretty long sentence, and the fact that, you know, 1,300 people are searching it every month is a good sign for BlendJet, because if I go search this right now, and there you go, BlendJet's there. You know, I didn't even search that before. It just so happened, you know, you start thinking like this, and you can find them everywhere. So this is a great way to have yourself, you know, where the problem is. And so 1,300 people per month, you can definitely capture them on Facebook as well, but that's also the benefit of Google Shopping there. So that's also a really great strategy if you end up going to Google Shopping, is actually targeting the sentences that people are using to solve an issue. So smoothies on the go, you know, good place to be. And so the last place we're going to go is just going through Facebook and actually searching the main keyword. So pet gloves. And what we can do here is go to videos. And then what I'll do is I'll search it by 2019. I'm going to find the one with the most views. So obviously, guys, this product is dead, right? I can see just by this that this product is dead. I don't recommend that you go to it. The Google Trends were telling me the same thing. So what I can do here is go here, and then I'll go into the comments, see all comments, most relevant. I'll go to newest, and I'll see when was the last one. 2 weeks ago. So they haven't really been running this ad, and luckily it's actually a bit.ly link as well. So I can go here, and I would never choose just one ad. I'd go through a few, or like 5 ads or something, to try to get the most consistent result, because looking at just one ad can be very skewed for whatever reason. So they were running a worldwide, probably a PPE campaign, and that's why they had all this for e-packet countries, I'm assuming. And as you can see, the link clicks just died off really quickly. So this product was not doing well for that person. But again, I wouldn't just look at some loser right from the shopping. I don't know what this says. We're not going to do any more research into it. But what we can also just do is go into 2018. Let's go find the pet de-grooming glove. So here it is. So this is probably the most popular one. It was posted 11 months ago. I don't think. Let's go to newest. So 1 week ago, yeah. So this ad is probably not really running. This is probably somebody who got tagged or shared and something like that. So something like this would tell me. And again, try different keywords as well. Just doing pet de-shedding glove is probably not the right keyword, but just follow those steps, and that should give you a good idea of how well this product is doing. Now, I specifically did not give you exact metrics for how to value whether a product is doing well or not, because a lot of it comes to analysis and checking. So 1,000, 2,000 keywords per month is very good, because 2,000 people searching that, 2,000 potential buyers, and 2,000 orders per month is very, very, very good, especially for some of you guys who are just starting out. And obviously that's just one keyword, and obviously the more broad keywords are going to give you a much bigger search audience. So take this all with a grain of salt. Obviously, you have to do the research yourself and you have to make the analysis yourself. But if you do have any problems, I do recommend that you sign up for a mentorship call with me, and I can help you validate your products, take a look at your Facebook ads, help you scale up to even $10,000 per month, as I have with some of my other students. So if you are interested in that, click the first link. Otherwise, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope this helps. This is the real strategy for validating products and the best strategy by far. So guys, I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.